I use my little finger as a base jet. 1, 2, 3. I then aspirate and injecting now. I might sting a little bit.
I think learning through clinical practice and experience is the ideal way for nurses to consolidate their theoretical knowledge, sitting in the classroom, learning the theory and the foundation knowledge behind it, and then coming into a prac lab and being safe to practice.
Find as many things in the room as you can that start with each letter of the alphabet. Make a list, so somebody should be your list maker, and the team with the most items wins. I'm going to give you a time limit. Learning through playing games is effective because what we're able to do by using games in our training delivery is number one, use them as an icebreaker activity, but also, of course, to relate to the content. So games can also be educational.
So we've got the 3 buttons here. This first button indicates that we use it on hard floors.
Coaching is an effective training method because it's immediate for the learner. It provides a one-to-one delivery. It's an individualised method and allows the learner to make mistakes.
So what we want to do is capture the feedback that you've got and come up with 3 key takeaways.
Learning through feedback is effective because it allows both the learner to check their learning and the trainer to be able to check their performance against the learning levels of their learners.
I want you to tell me what could have happened to the MH370 which went missing.
And on the sea, no flood coming up, and that's why.
Learning through conversation is effective, I think, because it just provides that opportunity where they can all work together. And normally in a classroom they're looking at textbooks or they're listening to conversations on a tape.
Okay, I want you to write the long date in your book. Today, Monday. First of all, I have to give them vocabulary because they can't work out of a vacuum. And then I ask them to look at me and listen, and I say to them that sentence. Why? Because I want them to get the whole picture that a word isn't isolated, it's within context and it's within a sentence.
Push down and it cuts it really beautifully. Beautiful.
Learning by watching is effective because it's practical and it's visual. I think it's also a really effective method because it tends to be really highly valued by learners, particularly learners in a workplace, because it gives them a sense of actually engaging in real life and authentic workplace-based activities.
Each layer will rotate 90 degrees to the one below it. Together all nice and tight, absolutely no wasted space on it. What we'll do for this activity is we've got an empty pallet that we've got stuck over.
These sort of practical exercises are real life situations that they're all going to meet outside in the workforce. So what we're trying to do is give them lots of practical, good practice for what's going to happen in the workforce.
Build in scenarios that they're going to find on vessels that are going to break down. We build in air into the system, we build in certain things that are going to fail, valves that have been put in back to front. They understand the machinery or the article that's giving them problems. They can go out and rectify it with confidence and, you know, in our situation, get the vessel out of danger or keep the vessel integral.
Observation elevations on you. Just need to check your pulse, find your pulse. Okay, he's got an elevated pulse. We just check the blood pressure. Okay, check the
Simulation is so effective because it's as close to real life as you can get. So the experience can be a safe experience for people who otherwise would be practicing on real people, and it would be far more frightening. It's effective in various ways, largely due to the fact that you can run different scenarios for different levels of students.
Shut down.